my lovely Aries. This is Debs, and this is your reading for March 2025. Aries, thank you so much for being here, guys. It's lovely to be with you. Now, in meditation, I simply saw someone who was sort of wandering around their home in thought. Their brow was furrowed. They were thinking to themselves, something isn't quite right. I can't put my finger on it, but they're just not acting normally. So, Aries, you may be worried about someone, or you may feel someone's keeping something from you. You may feel somebody's got a secret that they don't want you to know about. It might be, Aries, you fear that this person is going through a difficult time, but they don't want to worry you, so they haven't mentioned anything. You're going to get to the bottom of this, Aries, in the month of March. That's what I heard from Archangel Michael. You're going to get to the bottom of this in March. So let's just get into this, Aries, and see what comes through. There's so much flooding in. I can't decipher anything much, but the air feels thick with energy is the only way I can describe it. Whew, yeah, and I'm feeling a little emotional. Somebody's going through something, Aries, and you're absolutely determined. And you're absolutely determined to figure out what this is, because for some reason they don't want to tell you. All right, here we go. Let's keep our fingers crossed it's nothing that you need to worry about. Let's get into this. Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, March 2025. Okay, I'm hearing someone say, I just can't tell them yet. They will find out eventually, but I can't. Yeah, I'm getting a load of stuttering. I can't tell them yet. Okay, Aries. Seven of Pentacles. Past mistakes. Looking at savings, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. All right, guys. We'll see what's going on. All right. The Ace of Wands. Okay. The Ace of Wands. I'm sorry. Aries, is someone pregnant? Someone may be pregnant and stressing out. I'm immediately getting that. Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords is, oh my God, how did that happen? How did that happen? I'm hearing someone say, oh, so careful. Okay, this might be a pregnancy. In the past, the Hierophant. There may have been a connection with a Taurian, Aries, or you are married. After that time, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. In your thoughts, you know the truth, Ace of Swords. You know the truth. Okay. So Aries, you are withholding something from someone else, someone you're close to. Could be a family member, could be your partner. You know the truth. You're stressing about this. You're keeping it quiet. You're keeping it under wraps. In the immediate future, the Ten of Cups, you're thinking about your long-term happiness, or you're thinking about a long-term commitment. In your fears, the Knight of Wands. In the environment, the Eight of Cups. Okay. Okay. In your hopes, Aries, hoping with a King of Swords, I'm hearing that you can form some kind of plan, some kind of strategy to I'm hearing to deal with this. Okay. All right. I'm seeing somebody turn on a hot water tap, and they're putting their hands under the hot water, and it's very hot. They've Michael's saying, okay, scalded themselves. Okay. Interesting. In the outcome, Two of Pentacles, I'm hearing, I just don't know what to do. Okay. All right. I am connecting with an Aries masculine, or Aries, you could be a masculine who is somehow connected to an Aries female. I think whoever the masculine is has realized that somebody may be hiding the truth. And the truth is, they might have pulled back, may have made excuses that they're busy, they're doing other things, because they're shocked to find out they're pregnant. Aries, this is a female who may not know if they want to keep the baby. I have to be honest. This is a woman who may be trying to decide what she wants to do here. You may have had a short-term fling with her whilst being in a relationship with someone else. And you're nervous, Aries, that you already know the truth, which is, I think she might be pregnant. But she's not saying anything. She's not picking up the phone, but she doesn't want to see me. She's being a little bit elusive. Aries, you may realize that over the last few weeks, last few months, you might have taken a few risks. And I think with the Nine of Swords, you're there stressing out, thinking, oh my God, okay, well, if she is pregnant and obviously you're married, 10 of Cups, what am I going to do about this? I feel that whoever the female is possibly has recently received confirmation that she is pregnant. But Aries, she may not have spoken to you about that. Because again, she may not know what she wants to do. Does she want to bring up the child on her own? Does she want to consider, dare I say it, abortion? Everyone has very strong views about that. I personally couldn't cope with aborting a child, but some people may feel they've got no choice. And I feel, Aries, you're going to have to manage this very sensitively. You have an inkling, you have an idea. What you're hoping to do is, if your intuition is correct, she is pregnant, she's just not telling you, you're trying to decide what you do going forward. Would you potentially separate from your wife? Would you end up giving this woman child support and keeping this quiet between you and this woman? Keeping this news from your wife, okay? Just managing this quietly as a separate situation. You are looking at past mistakes. You are thinking, oh God, I should have been a bit more careful, right? Maybe. You might be looking at money, thinking, my goodness, this is going to be expensive. You may be thinking of child support. Clarification for you, Aries, the Five of Cups. You may feel, Aries, if you're a masculine, this woman, maybe this lover of yours, has gone into isolation. She may have fallen silent. She may have been acting very strangely around you. If you two are undertaking an affair, she may have changed her energy towards you, less flirtatious, less sexual, far more reserved. Eight of Wands. I think, Aries, you have been trying to communicate with this woman, wanting to see her, realizing something is very, very wrong. But you may not have had any response. She may have ignored your messages. She may not have been picking up the phone. She might just want some quiet time. You, Aries, realize something's wrong. You're racing towards her, wanting to see her, because you want to know whether or not your instincts are correct, which is She's fallen pregnant and she just can't tell you at the moment. Whoever this woman is, now she could be a Taurian female. Quite specific, she could be. Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles, or she could simply be an earth sign. Yeah, Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands can represent a child. The Page of Wands can also be inception, right? Pages, the first spark, passion. This can also be good news. Three of Cups, interesting. I feel this is a woman who might have told a couple of close girlfriends, keep it under your hat, but I actually think I'm pregnant. They have been quietly celebrating behind the scenes, but with the moon, they've been keeping it quiet. This is also a woman, Aries, that knows that she's in a third-party situation with you. She's fully aware that you're married, potentially, and she might not know how to handle this. What is Aries going to say if I admit I'm pregnant? So, guys, wow, this may be quite a specific reading. If it turns out to be very specific, I will do you a bonus, Aries, okay? But this is a message that needs to be portrayed. So we have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Aries, you're stressing out because you may be wondering why this woman has been silent, very withdrawn, very different. And you are using your intuition to figure out, wow, Ace of Wands, I think she might be pregnant, but she's not saying anything. Yeah, there's a lot of energy in this deck. Okay. Six of Wands. Aries, wow, mixed emotions. I mean, there is an emotion coming through, which is, oh my goodness, how exciting. I could be a dad. You may not have children with your wife, and this might be the first time you're a dad. And there's a sense of victory and success. But again, Seven of Wands, it's like you're staring into a void, thinking, I don't think I can ask this person whether or not they are pregnant, because if they're not, it's going to be a very strange question to ask them. But you don't know what to do because they're being a bit defensive. What are you thinking about, Aries? Okay, Knight of Cups. Aries, you love this woman that I think you might have been having an affair with. You love this woman. You're thinking about justice. You're thinking maybe this is a direction that I should take. Maybe I should actually consider, say, divorce. This woman could be a Libra, or you could be married to a Libra. What else are you thinking about? Yeah. Are you ready to end the relationship you're in? Because you did take a risk with this woman. It could be you guys were simply not careful, right? That's why she might have fallen pregnant. It could be, Aries, this is you thinking, I took a risk in having an affair outside my marriage. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. This is you married, I feel. Unless, of course, for some of you, you may have felt a very strong spiritual connection with a Taurian woman. What is the Hierophant for Aries? The Hangman. Okay. All right. Aries, you may have felt stuck. You may have felt as if you were self-sacrificing in a marriage. You could have been married to a Pisces. You can have Pisces in your chart. Yeah, Two of Wands. Aries, you are standing at crossroads. Do I want to stay in this or not? Do I want to stay in this or not? Eight of Swords in your head, not sure what to do. Okay. I think after that time, Aries, you met A Queen of Pentacles. Someone very warm, loving and giving. This is a natural homemaker. This is a woman who was born to be a wife, a mother. You met this Queen of Pentacles, Aries. And it may well be with judgment. You realised that she wanted you to make a decision to end your marriage. Five of Wands. Aries, there may have been a very difficult conversation with this Queen of Pentacles, which might have been something like you saying to her, I feel left out in the cold in my marriage. I know that this isn't ideal, but I feel this strong connection with you. I'd like to get to know you. She may have been a little bit reserved to begin with, a bit nervous that you weren't single, but I think you guys came together. Temperance, okay. She might even have been a Sag with Judgment and Temperance. I feel, Aries, you coasted in this affair situation. It might be, Aries, you didn't mean to fall into an affair, but there was a lot of attraction. One thing led to the other. Before you knew it, you guys were meeting up regularly and it became physical. What you're thinking about is Ace of Swords. You believe you know the truth. You believe you understand why this woman is no longer picking up the phone, why this woman is very elusive with you, why she may not want to see you, because she's dealing with her own emotions, Aries. With the Ace of Swords, you feel that your intuition is correct. She is actually pregnant, but she doesn't want to tell you yet. She may be waiting for the safe period, right, which I think is 3 months. She's holding back from communicating with you. You're thinking, Aries, what would I do if this is the truth? If she is pregnant, what would I do? What would I do? Eight of Pentacles. Would I want to work on this connection with her? Seriously consider leaving my partner to be with her? Four of Pentacles. Or would I hold back from her, hold on to my relationship, even though I'm not happy in that relationship, because I'd lose too much money in getting out of it? You're in your head, Aries. Nine of Pentacles. You may be thinking, Aries, you know this woman. She may have a really good job. She may be independent financially. So you may be thinking, well, she wouldn't be codependent on me because she's got a job. As in, you wouldn't have to fork out quite so much. It would be an equal give and take relationship, maybe financially. Aries, you have a lot going on in your head right now. In the immediate future, we have the Ten of Cups. You're thinking about what would make you happy. Okay, you may be thinking about your marriage, or you may be feeling, Aries, that this woman would make you very happy. We have a little child here, right? In the environment is someone who is walking away now, Aries. That could be your wife, if this is the truth. If your lover is pregnant, then you may be deciding you have to tell your wife. You may feel you've got no option. It may be you realise that if you're paying this woman child support, your wife is going to know, where the hell's the money going? I want you to be honest with me, and if you hide it, it would make things worse. It may be, Aries, that what you realise is you just don't have the courage to leave your marriage. And this is your lover walking away from you with child support from you. But the final card, Aries, is the Two of Pentacles, which means at the end of the reading, the outcome is you're still on the fence. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Cups for Aries? Thank you, Michael. A lot of emotion here. 4th of April to The 12th of July, 4th of April to the 12th of July. Okay. Next month, Aries. Let's have a look at your energy, Aries. You're thinking about what would make you happy. The 9 of Cups. Aries, what would make you happy is to stay in your marriage whilst spending time with your lover and your child. In an ideal world, that would make you happy. The best of both worlds, right? But you know, with the 5 of Swords, that you're going to have to take control of this. You are going to have to potentially detach from one situation if you were to do the honourable thing, right? What are you considering here? The 6 of Pentacles. Either potentially giving this woman child support or deciding to get divorced if you're married. But this may also be you, Aries, thinking about the fact that this has been an unequal give and take marriage for the longest time. And so you're all up in your emotions about this. You're hoping to step into the energy of the Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, and manifest keeping this a secret. You're also realizing, Aries, that whoever the Queen of Pentacles is, I feel she's your lover, isn't telling you because she doesn't know what your reaction is and she doesn't know what she wants to do about the child. So this is a very early pregnancy, okay? So whilst all this is going on in your mind, you've got to try and get to grips with what you really want. What else are you thinking about? The 2 of Cups. The Aries, I think you're in love with the woman that you instinctively feel might be pregnant. Strength. You intuitively feel that the reason why she's been holding back from you is that she doesn't have the courage to tell you that you're about to be a dad. Yeah. The King of Wands. Aries, this is you. It's as if you've taken yourself up to the top of a hill and you're looking down over a city. You're on your own. This could be on a lunch break. It could be after work. And you're thinking, what do I want for the rest of my life? What do I want? Do I want to leave my marriage? Do I want to commit to the woman who I feel is pregnant? What do I want? You're trying to figure it out. Now, whoever is sat in the 8 of Cups thinking about walking away, let's have a look at their energy. The 5 of Pentacles. Aries, whoever is thinking about walking away feels left out in the cold. Because 7 of Swords of deception. So Aries, unbeknown to you, your long-term partner may have found out that you are having an affair with this woman. And your long-term partner may have come to the conclusion, Aries, that she wants to separate from you. She might have been spying on you. She may be about to give you a difficult message of truth. This could be a message of anger. 3 of Cups. I think you've been having an affair on me. So I don't think, Aries, this is the woman that's pregnant. I think, Aries, this is your partner. What's her energy? Yeah, she's not happy, Aries. She feels on her own. She feels sort of marooned. She may be in her emotion. She may feel that you're never around, you know. There's an empty chair next to this woman. So I think, Aries, this is your partner who, because she feels left out in the cold, has maybe intuited that you've met someone, there's been an affair situation, and she is thinking about detaching from you. She's thinking about it, Aries, whilst you're in your head about this woman potentially being pregnant. Your partner is thinking to herself, I know there's something wrong. I think Aries is interested in someone else. I may be ready to let Aries go, right? But your partner is sitting on the fence with the energy of the Chariot. She could be a Cancerian for some of you. What else is she thinking about? The Emperor, you, possibly Aries. This is your partner, Aries, thinking about you as a husband. You've always done the right thing. You've always acted with integrity. You've been the head of this family. She's thinking about you in that role. And with the Page of Pentacles, you could be very generous with your partner. You could always buy your partner gifts. It could be your love language. Or it may be, Aries, that what your partner's realizing is you two have almost fallen into a friendship. This isn't a marriage anymore. It's as if you're living under the same roof, you're friends, but the passion's gone. She may be aware of that. Ace of Pentacles. She's thinking, Aries, of separating from you. She may be feeling, well, if we separated, then Aries would give me a lump sum of money every month. It would be a chance to figure out what I wanted to do about the marriage. So Aries, unbeknown to you, this is what your wife is thinking about. What is the energy between you two? The Death card. Scorpio. So Aries, your lover could be an earth sign or a Scorpio or a Sag. It could be your partner's a Scorpio. What you're both thinking, independent of the other, is major change and transformation is on the table. You're wondering whether or not you've got the courage to leave your marriage. You're wondering whether or not you love this woman who you feel is pregnant enough to offer her long-term commitment. Your long-term partner feels left out in the cold. She's a little bit worried about money, but she may be feeling it's time to really look at ending this connection. Neither of you are communicating what you're thinking. You're just both in your heads. So Aries, you guys could be living under the same roof. You probably are. You're thinking one thing, you're thinking about this lover of yours, your wife is thinking about leaving you. These thoughts are not spoken by either of you. In your hopes, Aries, you may be considering seeking legal advice. It may be you feel that's the best course of action. That's the first thing you should do. Okay, how much would I have to give my wife if I moved into divorce? How much would I lose? It might be, Aries, you are figuring out how much you'd have to give this woman in terms of child support each month if she is pregnant, which, to be honest, I think she is, although she hasn't officially told you yet. I feel, Aries, you're looking at this primarily on a practical basis initially. How would these situations affect my finances depending on what I do? If I walk away from the lover, give her child support. If I walk away from my wife and give her settlement. However you look at this, Aries, it's going to be expensive, and you're recognizing that, which is why you may be thinking to yourself, I've got to be careful because leaving my emotions out of this, I may end up just juggling 2 pentacles. This could get difficult for me financially, right? So what are you going to decide to do, Aries? You're sitting on the fence, you're in your head, you're in a bit of a tricky situation. Unbeknown to you, your wife is considering leaving you. I think you feel the reason why your lover has pulled back is she's possibly pregnant. You may just feel that she is. So what is the 2 of Pentacles? The 2 of Swords. What you do know, Aries, is you can't be in a situation where you are left without being able to support yourself. You are refusing to sit in the energy of the 2 of Pentacles. I will not do that to myself. I won't do that to myself. Knight of Pentacles. Because Aries, you have worked tirelessly to move yourself into a place where you're financially stable. You are the King of Pentacles at this present time. You may have savings. You may have paid off a mortgage. What you're thinking about is, I can't be in a situation where I'm destitute. So what is the best option for me? Aries, I've got to be honest, you are pushing your emotions down. You may be deciding to take a logical approach to this. In the nicest sense, which situation is going to enable me to hang on to as much money as possible? And it may be, Aries, irrespective of how you actually feel emotionally about your partner and about this lover. You're looking at your finances, Aries. The Sun. Okay. Aries, I think this is the moment where you receive clarity from this lover that she is indeed pregnant. The Sun can be the birth of a child. She may even live in a different area. The initial feeling, Aries, is excitement. Okay. However a baby is conceived, it's always exciting. So what are you saying to your lover, Aries? All right. You may be looking at a photograph that she sent you. She could have had her first scan. That little dot is our baby, right? But Aries, the Page of Swords, is a difficult message of truth. So are you saying to your lover, I'm excited about the baby. I'm very happy, obviously, to do my duty. I will give you child support, but I'm not ending my marriage. Because Aries, it will be far more costly for you to go through a divorce than to give this lover of yours child support. What is the reaction of your lover? Yeah, she's going to have to face a Tower moment. Aries, Scorpio. She may have felt, Aries, that you would immediately say to her, oh my goodness, how wonderful, I'm going to leave my wife, right? We're going to be parents. She's stressed because you're not saying that. You're basically talking about child support. And with the 9 of Wands, Aries, even though you're stressed, I don't think you're going to change your mind. So what is going to happen after this period of time? Yes, yes. There may be a very emotional moment. This is you cuddling your lover. It's wonderful news that you're pregnant, but I'm just so sorry. I can't leave my wife. I can't leave my wife. Three of Pentacles. What you're saying to your lover is, I will ensure that you and the child are supported. I will do what I can financially to help you. But with the energy of the world, I think, Aries, what you're saying to her is, this affair is over. This affair is over. I'm moving into a new cycle. I'm moving into a new cycle. Six of Swords. I'm moving to calmer waters in my marriage. Seven of Cups. I have been thinking about this quite a lot. I have been mulling this over. I'm very, very attracted to you. Queen of Wands. This is your lover. So your lover is Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. But Aries, I think what you're saying to her is, the concept of moving into a divorce is something you can't consider. Yes. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. So what you're saying to your lover is, look, I'm incredibly attracted to you. It's very exciting about the child, but I'm in a really serious long-term commitment. There's a lot of money wrapped up in this marriage. You may have known your partner, Aries, for 20 odd years. Even though you're not in love anymore, there could be very strong connections to family, extended family. And now you're in a situation where you really have to think about this. I think what you're saying to your lover is, I am sorry, but now I find myself in a situation I've realized I cannot leave my wife. Okay, so Aries, what are you going to do pertaining to your wife? She's about to leave you. She feels you're involved with somebody else. Okay, Page of Cups. Now Aries, you're either going to admit the truth, as in you had an affair. I'm so sorry, Page of Cups. I was interested in someone else, but that's over now. Or Aries, you may admit to your wife that you met someone, she fell pregnant, it was a shock. You're going to have to give her child support, but you want your wife's forgiveness because you have no intention of divorcing her. Six of Cups. Yeah. You're going to talk to your wife about the past. You two may go through a very challenging next few months. Your wife may be feeling in a strange way relieved that you've told her the truth, but she may equally be feeling very disappointed about what's happened. Is Aries' wife going to stay in the marriage? I think she will. Empress. I think she will. So Aries, I'm going to leave the reading there. I really hope that it's given you some clarity. Take care of you, and of course I'm sending love and light your way and many blessings. Bye, Aries.